Okay, we're doing take 2 on this one this morning because Proverbs 26 is like a tongue twister, real bad. I don't know if it has anything to do with the way that I'm feeling or my nose being all plugged up, but like I felt worse than Moses when I tried this the first time. So we're gonna do it again because that was really crazy. I've never messed up that much trying to read this. All right, so 26. Yesterday was more Proverbs of Solomon. I'm assuming this is just continuing because the way that it's like laid out in my Bible, it looks like it just kind of goes with the flow. So, honor is no more associated with fools than snow with summer or rain with harvest. Like a fluttering sparrow or a darting swallow, an undeserved curse will not land on its intended victim. Guide a horse with a whip and... Here we go. Guide a horse with a whip, a donkey with a bridle, and a fool with a rod to his back. Don't answer the foolish arguments of fools, or you will become as foolish as they are. Be sure to answer the foolish arguments of fools, or they will become wise in their own estimation. Okay, that was another thing that kind of threw me. Don't answer the foolish arguments of fools, or you will become as foolish as they are. Be sure to answer the foolish arguments of fools, or they will become wise in their own estimation. Just a minute. Okay, so I got my NIV version, but it is literally saying the exact same thing. So that was 4 and 5. So it says, do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you yourself will be just like him. And then 5 says, answer a fool according to his folly, or he will be wise in his own eyes. But now, this NIV study Bible that I have, has like a whole bunch of like information for some of the verses down here at the bottom. So I'm going to read this real quick. 26, 4, and 5. These two verses seem to contradict, but they actually are purposely demonstrating the contradiction between reason and folly. A fool remains a fool whether he is answered or not. The wise person has a choice to make depending on what he or she sees is the greatest need of the fool. Some fools don't deserve an answer because they are clearly not in a mood to listen, and those who try to answer them will simply stoop to their level. There are other situations where common sense says to answer the fool in order to expose his or her pride and folly. So what I understand that is saying is that depending on the situation, you don't want to say anything to them because, like, okay, when I think stooping to their level, for me anyway, like, if I would try to argue a point with somebody, I have a small issue with anger, and like I can get upset about stuff, and like so I can understand that because I wouldn't want to try to call out a fool who's not in the mood to hear it because then that's gonna upset me because so okay, I think I understand. I hope you do too. I hope I didn't confuse you more. Okay, so we're gonna continue. So this is 26:6. Trusting a fool to convey a message is like cutting off one's feet or drinking poison. A proverb in the mouth of a fool is as useless as a paralyzed leg. Honoring a fool is as foolish as tying a stone to a slingshot. A proverb in the mouth of a fool is like a thorny branch brandished by a drunk. An employer who hires a fool or a bystander is like an archer who shoots at random. As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his foolishness. There is more hope for fools than for people who think they are wise. The lazy person claims there's a lion on the road. Yes, I'm sure there's a lion out there. As a door swings back and forth on its hinges, so the lazy person turns over in bed. Lazy people take food in their hand, but don't even lift it to their mouth. Lazy people consider themselves smarter than 7 wise counselors. Interfering in someone else's argument is as foolish as yanking a dog's ears. Just as damaging as a madman shooting a deadly weapon is someone who lies to a friend and then says, "I was only joking." Fire goes out without wood, and quarrels disappear when gossip stops. A quarrelsome person starts fights as easily as hot embers light charcoal or fire lights wood. Rumors are dainty morsels that sink deep into one's heart. Smooth words may hide a wicked heart, just as a pretty glaze covers a clay pot. People may cover their hatred with pleasant words, but they're deceiving you. They pretend to be kind, but don't believe them. Their hearts are full of many evils. While their hatred may be concealed by trickery, their wrongdoing will be exposed in public. If you set a trap for others, you will get caught in it yourself. If you roll a boulder down on others, it will crush you instead. A lying tongue hates its victims, and flattering words cause ruin. So that was 26. I really hope I didn't confuse anybody trying to give my understanding of those two verses. If I did, I'm deeply sorry. That I was just giving from my perspective from what the I guess explanation of the verses would be. I'm not really exactly sure what that's called down there, but yeah, just the part at the bottom. Like I said, this is the NIV one. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but down here, down here, they're super small, but this one gives like a lot like information, like how this one, my NLT, some of the words or some of the verses will have like an asterisk sign after it, but then like it doesn't give a whole lot of information. It just gives like a little bit. So I really like the study Bible for that. So, but yeah, just as always, if you need more understanding about anything, look into different translations, ask God, or reach out to someone who, I don't know, has been in the Word longer than you, and maybe see what they think about it, or see how they understand it. Because I kind of touched on that the other day, where we can all gain a different understanding about the same passage, and then we can all come together and gain an even better understanding about it. So I hope you guys have a blessed Monday, start of a new week. It is going to be hotter than a hot potato up here this week, and I'm not ready for it. Our house is old, so it's not like super greatly insulated. Our windows are like ancient, and so it gets super duper hot in here in the evenings. I pulled out the second AC and stuck it in the bathroom, and I'm just hoping and praying that it does its job, because woo-wee does it get warm in here in the afternoons. So I hope you all survive the heat. Don't forget to drink your water, stay hydrated, stay out of the sun, and just God bless you all. Okay? Bye.